Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine morning here. We're going to talk more football as usual. I'm your host, Selassie Fiawe. Today, I'm going to give you an explanation of why Dr. Kweku Yeboah's Normalization Committee spokesperson, Dan Kweku Yeboah, resigned. Yeah, Dan Kweku Yeboah recently resigned as the spokesperson of the Normalization Committee, citing a few examples which I'll review later on. And yesterday was transfer deadline day across Europe, and Rahman has secured a move to another club. I'll reveal to you which club that is. And later today, the Black Queens will be taking on Gabon in the 2020 Olympics qualifier game. The Black Queens are set to take place in that game. They beat Gabon in the first leg 3-0. This afternoon, they will be playing with Gabon at the ACCRA Sports Stadium. More details coming on from there. If you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So we all know what happened on 6th June 2018. Yes, Anas reviewed a documentary on the rot in Ghana football and its environs. What happened, how referees take bribe and all that. And that broke down the walls of Ghana football. Kwesi Nyantakyi subsequently lost his job. The FIFA World Governing Football Body had to step in, and they set up a normalization committee to sort of bring some normalcy or some stabilization to Ghana football here. Now, the normalization committee's mandate was supposed to end 31st March. Now it has been further extended to September 30th. Now, the normalization committee's job was to take over the affairs of a league, organizing a league in the country and making sure that all the necessary changes were made that made the previous GFA body so corrupt and so incompetent, I have to say. Now, the normalization committee chairman was Dr. Kweku Yeboah, and he had his 3 other deputies in there, Lucy Quest, who subsequently also resigned as well. Now, Dan Kweku Yeboah was named as the spokesperson of the normalization committee, and reports suggest that Dr. Kweku Yeboah was not in favor of the appointment of Dan Kweku Yeboah as the spokesperson of the normalization committee. Now, Dan Kweku Yeboah now has resigned as the spokesperson of the normalization committee, citing a few reasons here and there. I'm going to reveal them to you now. Now, the spokesperson of the normalization committee, Dan Kweku Yeboah, has resigned less than a week to Congress, which is supposed to take place next week, and pocketed $11,000 in 11 months in what was a disastrous reign. Now, the broadcaster with Peace FM has jumped the ship before being pushed after growing frustrated, claiming lack of respect. Now, Yeboah finally tendered in his resignation on Friday in an attempt to save his image, which has been battered heavily since he took the job. Now, it's an open secret that the Peace FM journalist was forced in on the interim body by the Ghana Football Association, by the Ministry of Youth and Sports Minister, after Dr. Kweku Yeboah rejected his appointment. With his competence strongly questioned by the normalization committee, the interim body reverted to GFA communication staff to support his work, as Yeboah clearly did not perform to their expectation. He did not enjoy the backing of the normalization boss, Dr. Kweku Yeboah, who is reported to have embarrassed him on several occasions because of his inability to deliver even common press conferences. So here, the lack of respect, one of the reasons why he left the job. Now, it appears the tough-talking journalist who was paid $1,000 monthly salary for just a part-time job has had enough of an embarrassment by jumping the ship barely a month to the end of the tenure of the interim body. Now, the journalist has come under fire for claiming to have drafted a communication policy to the FA which already had been in operation. Also, claims of putting together GFA corporate social responsibility document for the federation single-handedly has been mocked in local media. So Dan Kweku Yeboah there, the reasons why he decided to jump ship. This month ending, the normalization committee's mandate will end. Elections have started, campaigns for elections, GFA elections have started. Kweku and Afriye have all shown interest in the presidentship of the GFA, the upcoming GFA. Congress will be held next weekend. It's quite interesting that Kweku Yeboah should leave at this time. He's stating a lack of respect, being embarrassed on so many occasions by Dr. Kofi Amwa because he could not present or could not draft common press conferences, I have to say. And those are the reasons why Kweku Yeboah has left the normalization committee post as a spokesperson of the normalization committee. What do you think about his resignation? Do you think he did a great job as an interim body with the normalization committee? Your thoughts are welcome in the comments box on this. And Kweku Yeboah has left the normalization committee job as the spokesperson. I move on to my next story, and it has to do with transfer deadline day, and it was really topsy-turvy for some of the clubs as usual who leave it late. The English clubs had finished their transfers by August 9th before the first ball was kicked of the Premier League season between Liverpool and Norwich, and this time around it was the turn of Rahman to move. Now, we all know Rahman has struggled in recent times to get a club permanently, I have to say. He was with Chelsea, moved to Schalke on loan, back to Chelsea, back to Schalke on loan. Schalke then gave him back to Chelsea, and Chelsea loaned him out to start the game where he shone, and that earned him a call-up to the Black Stars for the ACCRA 2019, albeit a disappointing campaign, getting knocked out in the round of 60. Now, Rahman returned to his parent club Chelsea in search of a new adventure elsewhere. He has finally gotten one in Mallorca. He will be there with another Ghanaian player as well, and it's quite interesting that Rahman, who really talented young lad in his early stages, now struggling to get a club. I think this is a theme for most Ghanaian players who have so much promising talent. The poor management of talent in this country is really something that has to be checked, I have to say. And it's really bad to see a player like this struggle so much with so much potential, going up and down looking for a good club for them to invest in. Now, Ghana defender Rahman has completed a deadline move to Spanish side Real Mallorca. Now, the left back joins the newly promoted La Liga outfit on a season-long loan deal from Chelsea. Now, the 25-year-old becomes the second Ghanaian to join the club this summer after Lumo Agbenyanu, who transferred from Portuguese giant Sporting Lisbon. Baba's career hasn't exactly gone as planned since Chelsea bought him in 2015 after his growing reputation as one of the Bundesliga's best. A torn ACL has caused his gameplay to regress, and a subsequent 1.5 season loan spell at Schalke 04 in 2016 hadn't helped, owing to his recurring injuries. He did marginally better at Reims last season. That was actual potential he exhibited in this year's African Cup of Nations, where he was one of the best players in the competition. So Rahman there, as I said, is joining another Ghanaian player in Real Mallorca, and it is Lumo Agbenyanu, someone he competes with directly for the left back spot in the AFCON 2019. After the first game, Rahman was given the opportunity to play in the rest of the games, and he took over from Lumo Agbenyanu. Will it be the same at Real Mallorca? Baba is set to battle for the left back role with fellow Ghanaian Lumo Agbenyanu after completing a season-long switch from Real Mallorca. He joined the newly promoted outfit on transfer deadline day from Chelsea. Until now, Lumo has been the first choice for the club since he joined earlier in the summer. However, the arrival of Baba is expected to ignite a healthy rivalry that will push both of them to show their best form. The pair were members of the Ghana team that took part in the AFCON 2019. As I said, Lumo was first choice for Kweku Yeboah until Kweku Yeboah gave a chance to Rahman, and he did not disappoint. I have to say, he was great at the left back, provided 2 assists in the tournament in general. Most his best performance was against Guinea-Bissau, where he set up both Jordan Ayew and also Thomas Partey for their 2 goals. So kudos to Rahman. I'm happy for him. He has found a club now in Real Mallorca. He'll be competing directly with his fellow Ghanaian Lumo Agbenyanu. Who do you think should start for Real Mallorca in your opinion? Your thoughts are welcome in the comments box. To my final story, and it has to do with the Ghana Black Queens. The Ghana Black Queens, we all know, took part in a qualifier last time out. Yes, the last time out they took part in a qualifier in Gabon against Gabon, and it was a 3-0 victory for the Ghana Black Queens. Now the Black Queens have to play a return leg here in Accra, the Accra Sports Stadium, and it will take place today at 3 p.m. GMT. We'll be there to give you live pictures and everything. Now the Black Queens will host Gabon in the return leg of the 2020 Olympic Games qualifiers between Ghana and Gabon at the Accra Sports Stadium. The Black Queens find themselves in a commanding position after a 3-0 win in the first leg in Libreville. The return leg was scheduled for Cape Coast actually, but it has now been changed to the Accra Sports Stadium. Now, Coach Mercy Tego is maintaining the 18 players she traveled with to Libreville for the second leg in Accra. So that is it for today. Kudos. We wish them the very best. Kudos on that first 3-0 win. We wish them the very best in this second one, and we hope they do us proud and make it to the 2020 Olympic Games next year. This is the qualifier games for the women. We hope they do very well and make Ghana proud. So that has been it for today. I've been talking to you about why Kweku Yeboah quit the NC Normalization Committee, that is, as the spokesperson of the Normalization Committee, citing lack of respect shown him by most notably the president of the commission. He also been talking about Rahman's move where he was competing directly with Lumo Agbenyenu. He was competing with him at the ACCRA 2019 and was on top on that occasion. Will he be on top at Real Mallorca? Only time will tell. And we wish the Black Queens all the best. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.